Hi everyone, I'm Matthew, and I lead Android developer experience at Google. We build some of the tools that you already know and love, like Android Studio and Jetpack Compose. I'm glad we have business leaders and developers here with us today, and I'll know I've done my job if those of you who code smile just a little bit more in this section. 6 years ago, we launched ARCore. Since then, you've amazed us with what you built on the world's largest AR platform, now on over 1 billion Android devices. You've reimagined how your users connect, watch, learn, play, and work. 2 years ago, we launched the ARCore Geospatial API, opening up new possibilities for large-scale, location-anchored AR experiences. We've seen thousands of developers using this to create helpful and engaging journeys for their users, and we're taking the next step to build a unified platform for the future of XR. Today, we're excited to launch the developer preview of the Android XR SDK. You'll have endless opportunities to create and develop for this computing platform, using familiar tools and open standards created for XR. As a developer, I'm really excited about this. How often do we have the chance to build for an entirely new platform using APIs and tools that we're already familiar with? You can start building right now for headsets, while also laying the foundation for glasses that are right around the corner. Now, whether you develop with Android or with Unity, we've got you covered. For Android developers, we're extending the tools and frameworks like Android Studio and our Jetpack libraries to XR. And for Unity developers, we'll support Unity's editor and popular XR packages. You'll be able to share your apps the same way you always have as we open the Play Store to XR. And it'll come with the same monetization opportunities that you use today. The Android XR platform also embraces open standards, and it's one of the first platforms to support OpenXR 1.1. We're even extending our support for WebXR. Chrome's supported this for years and can effortlessly host those immersive apps on Android XR. This lets developers bring existing web and immersive content to the platform. Android XR is multimodal out of the box, and we want to make sure that you reach as many users as possible. So our commitment to accessibility extends to the Android XR platform too. Android XR supports new interaction methods like eye, voice, and hand input. So coupled with Android accessibility features, this means you'll be able to create apps that meet people with diverse needs around mobility, hearing, and vision. Now, you're probably wondering, how does this all work with existing apps and games? They'll be available on Android XR out of the box, and your existing compatible apps can work without any additional effort. They work on the small phone screen, the large tablet screen, and now the infinite XR screen. Apps optimized for the large screen with Compose adaptive layouts will look great on Android XR. With a one-line change, you'll see these large screen apps automatically transform, taking advantage of spatial UI layouts with spatial panels and orbiters using material design. Your app automatically gets XR native capabilities like hand gestures and multimodal inputs. So without reworking your app, your users get an immersive new experience. The apps we're especially excited about are the ones made for XR. We're bringing 2 different modalities to these apps. The same app can provide a standard 2D functionality in home space, enabling side-by-side multitasking with other applications, or differentiated functionality in full space. This is where the app can really shine by taking advantage of XR features like unbounded screen space, spatialized layouts, multispatial panels, 3D models, and immersive environments. To help you build these experiences and take advantage of the creativity that Android XR enables, we've got a suite of APIs, tools, and guidance for you. Android developers will primarily build with the Jetpack XR SDK. Compose for XR will simplify and accelerate UI development and let you create beautiful apps with both immersive and AR experiences. you can quickly bring your app to life with less code, more powerful tools, and intuitive Kotlin APIs. With SceneCore, you can build directly with lower-level spatial APIs. You'll get access to 3D content, immersive environments, spatial audio, and spatial panels, everything you need to make your app feel incredibly immersive. And with AR Core for Jetpack XR, you can make sure that any pass-through experiences and AR apps will accurately reflect your user's environment and respond to custom hand gestures. Our APIs, tools, and guidance for building for XR are available today. Check it out on developer.android.com. Now, before we hear about developing with Unity, let's take a look at what Android developers have been building for Android XR. As a father of 3, I'm always looking for a little more mindfulness in my life. And the Calm app is often a way that I find it. Calm's app for Android XR makes meditation more immersive and captivating. New XR features and content include spatial audio landscapes and soothing environments. And Adobe is building a new app just for Android XR to work with spatial content. It has the tools you need to create, edit, and publish spatial videos and photos with depth and 3D, all within the XR headset. And lastly, in our own Google Apps, we're also embracing the best of Android XR. We're using these exact same tools and libraries to reimagine our most loved apps and services for XR. Let's have Catherine tell us how YouTube has done just that.
Thanks, Matthew. Hi, everyone. I'm Catherine. I have to tell you, I'm actually having a moment right now because I started my career at Linden Lab in the aughts, making Second Life, the OG metaverse. And my young self would never have believed me if I'd said, Catherine, in 20 years, you'll be on stage introducing the very XR tech you've been dreaming of. So this is an unprecedented moment for me, but more importantly, it's unprecedented for storytelling and storytellers, and I'm honored to share it with you. At YouTube, I lead product management for gaming, responsible team growth, and XR. In other words, I'm a developer, just like many of you, and I'm here to share what we've learned while bringing YouTube to life on Android XR. YouTube has always been at the forefront of how people experience content. Over the years, we've consistently delivered new ways for creators to bring viewers closer to the content they love. From the early days of online video to pioneering apps on platforms like Daydream. As a developer, I'm thrilled to introduce YouTube on Android XR. Our app from the ground up with immersive video formats, spatial audio, and a vast content library. XR opens up new ways to watch. YouTube leverages Android XR's unique capabilities to deliver an unparalleled immersive viewing experience. Users can enjoy both 2D and spatial content with support for pass-through and immersive environments. We also know our users love to multitask. I see you on your phones right now, no shade, I do it too. So naturally, we've made YouTube work as a 2D app for side-by-side viewing with other apps. It still looks and sounds great with spatial audio and pass-through support, and users can also make YouTube any size and place. But it's in full space mode where YouTube shines, unlocking the spatial capabilities of Android XR. We've reimagined YouTube as a fully spatialized experience, and this is the first ever showing of our modernized YouTube UI for XR. It includes key components like video playback and media controls. Suggested content is separated into individual panels, creating an unbounded viewing experience that's not limited by screen size, while still providing quick access to key interactions. We're breaking content outside the rectangle and into the world around you. And for truly immersive video, YouTube on Android XR will support 360 and 180 stereoscopic content, letting creators transport their audiences right into the center of the action. YouTube has always been the home for creators, and we're taking that to the next level by making it easier than ever for them to tap into this new storytelling medium. Thanks to advances in technology, creators can now easily capture and share 3D videos on smartphones that come to life on YouTube for Android XR. And because it's built on Android, secure sign-in makes accessing all of your YouTube purchased movies and shows, including premium content, as easy as clicking a button. Before joining YouTube, I was a game maker. I began using Unity in 2007. It's still my favorite game engine for 2D and 3D creation, so I'm delighted that Google is partnering with Unity for next-level immersive development on Android XR. Please welcome Ryan Ellis to the stage.
Thank you, Catherine. We believe Android XR with Unity will drive a new era of XR adoption and experiences. Our goal is to help you make accessible and connected immersive experiences using familiar tools and simplified porting. Starting today, you'll have access to the public experimental version of Android XR to start building your apps and games in the Unity engine. This means a new build target for the platform, which will make it easy for Unity developers to build new apps and games, as well as to bring existing content to the platform. We have deep expertise in the XR space, and last year, more than 60% of the top grossing VR experiences on Steam were built with Unity. But our expertise doesn't stop there. Unity developers can reimagine their mobile games for Android XR, expanding their reach to new immersive experiences using the same tools they trust. We've been working closely with Google to streamline the developer experience for XR. Our platform support for Android XR is built on top of OpenXR, allowing developers to build once and more easily deploy to new and existing platforms. We know it is time-consuming to rewrite your apps and games for new platforms. And that's why we've built tools to make porting easy. So fan-favorite XR games like Demio by Resolution Games and Alchemy's Job Simulator will be available when Android XR headsets hit the shelves. You can learn more from these partners and how they build on Android XR in the breakout session later today. We've heard your feedback. We're taking our mixed reality tools and capabilities to the next level with Unity 6. This includes exciting features that are now available to XR developers, like composition layers for improved visual fidelity, foveated rendering, and virtual and mixed reality multiplayer templates. We've expanded our support for eye tracking, for hand tracking, and creators can now build experiences with a more natural sense of presence. We've included tools for creating, fine-tuning, and debugging your hand shapes and gestures so that your content is accessible to more people. And finally, we have various mixed reality templates which use the XR Interaction Toolkit, AR Foundation, and OpenXR so you can get started right away. This includes our new VR multiplayer template, which makes social games and experiences easier to build than ever before. Now, the best part about having all of these development tools is how it opens up new ways to create. Earlier, you saw some examples of creators
porting their immersive games and Android XR using Unity. But what about completely new experiences? We are excited to announce that we are working with Google and 30 Ninjas on a new immersive film app that will be available on Android XR. It's going to bring together AI and XR to reimagine cinema. Now here's Julina, a partner of the studio, to share more.
Thanks, Ryan. It's an honor to be here. 30 Ninjas is an immersive content studio specializing in entertainment experiences using the latest generative AI and XR technologies. As a creator, I'm constantly in search of new technologies and new ways to entertain, inspire, and to tell stories, to create groundbreaking experiences for people. I'm always looking to push the limits of the creative process so that our games and experiences can expand and go wherever the user's imagination takes them. That's why I'm thrilled to announce our most exciting project to date, Asteroid. It's an immersive, interactive film app that's launching on Android XR. I'm so excited for many reasons, but for starters, Asteroid features an original immersive film directed by Doug Liman, our partner at 30 Ninjas, and director of The Bourne Identity, Edge of Tomorrow, Roadhouse, and many more blockbuster films. Right? The film is the centerpiece of our immersive app, built in Unity exclusively on Android XR. Viewers enter the story, collaborate with a version of the lead character, which is powered by the Gemini API in Vertex AI. They explore immersive environments from the film, engage in garden path-style conversations with the character, learning more about the story and the other characters as they go along. They can also find clues that are hidden in the film, which hint to what happens in the story after the film ends. Every single person will have a unique experience. All of this encourages replayability, like a great game, with the cinematography and storyline of a great film. This level of immersion and ambition wouldn't be possible without Android XR and Gemini. We're designing a cinematic experience that not only responds to the user, but creates new elements of the story based on the conversations between the user and the lead AI character. Google's work designing Android XR to support multimodal input and interactions and powerful AI models makes this possible for us. Along with the infinite screen and immersive spatial audio, we believe this is a new era of filmmaking. Just like you, whenever something new and game-changing comes around, we start spinning with ideas and excitement. Well, I'm so thrilled to give you a sneak peek into some of what we've already been creating on this platform. Let's take a look.
I've always thought of myself as an immersive filmmaker. The goal was to put the audience in the action, not to be sort of passively watching it. An asteroid passes near Earth. It's laden with precious metals and gems. If you can get there, you could become insanely wealthy. It's a modern gold rush.
I've always been interested in this line between linear storytelling and interactive storytelling.
Android XR provides test playgrounds that you can kind of go into and experience. The faster we can try something in Unity and then get it onto the dev kits and like see it in headset, that's crucial.
It's so exciting because the technology meets where your imagination goes.